Value for money, easy 10 out of 10. Isn't your standard freshy or sweet fruity fragrance. I think it has so much more than that. This smells more expensive than it actually is. And that is something that I love to say and I love to share with you guys. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome. This channel is all about fragrance reviews, first impressions, comparisons, and helping you find amazing scents without breaking the bank. I cover everything from designer to niche to affordable alternatives because I believe everyone deserves to smell great regardless of their budget. So today we're diving into something I picked up last year and it's been getting some hype. Rayhaan Pacific Aura. Now, if you haven't heard of Rayhaan, let me give you a quick rundown. They're a relatively newer player in the fragrance game, and they've been making waves by creating affordable interpretations of popular designer and niche fragrances. They're not trying to hide what they're doing either. They're pretty upfront about being inspired by more expensive scents and making them accessible to everyone. It's actually inspired by a Louis Vuitton fragrance that costs $350. Pacific Chill. I've never smelled it, but based on what I've heard about it, this does live up to that expectation. Let's get into it. First up, presentation. This bottle, absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. You've got this beautiful gradient from teal to a sky blue, and I just think this stands out in any collection. It looks way more expensive than it is. Take a look at the magnetic cap. I don't know about you, but I get extreme satisfaction out of magnetic caps. All right, let's give this bad boy a little spray, shall we? The atomizer, top notch. Look at that distribution. So immediately, right off the bat, you're getting a summer beach vacation resort, mint mojito, like a very expensive $25 cocktail at an upscale resort type of vibe. That mint and that apricot combo is something very unique. I have nothing like this in my collection, and I've actually never smelled anything like this. So she is definitely staying. In the opening, the mint is more pronounced, and as it dries down, the apricot really ramps up and becomes so prevalent. The apricot is ripe and sweet. It is almost like covered in this veil of powdered sugar. You know when you're baking and you puff the sugar and it goes everywhere and it's in the air? That's almost what I get, is like that micro powdered sugar type of vibe. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. But I get that in combination with apricot with a little bit of citrus and some mint to balance it out. But I would say the key players here are mint and apricot for sure. It kind of has this clean ozonic type of vibe in the background that keeps it from getting too cloying or sweet. Yes, it is very sweet. I think it's unisex. Anybody can rock this. Young, old. I think it would cater more to a younger audience. But honestly, I could see anybody wearing this. Female, male. Now, I consider this to be truly a summer fragrance. However, yes, I know posting this in wintertime, this is an absolute mood booster in the winter. When it's a gray, dreary, crappy day outside, like it is here in Pittsburgh, pull this baby out, spray yourself down, and you are instantly going to feel calm. You're going to feel casual and chill. It is just very special. Projection in the first 20 minutes is solid. You're going to get a nice sillage. However, it does die down, but I still think this is a good performer for the price point. It lasts around 4 to 6 hours on average. Just overspray and carry a decant with you. I mean, doesn't everyone carry a decant? In warm weather, this is going to perform exactly how you want it to. The longevity is going to be better and it's going to push. but it's still amazing in the colder weather. The sillage is respectable. People are going to smell your scent trail if they're near you, within a few feet. And I think, you know, it's not beast mode, it's not nuclear by any means, but you'll be smelled for sure. If you're tired of the standard aquatics, the Aqua de Joes and the Dolce & Gabbana light blues, bro, you need to check this out. Would I wear this to like a black tie event or a formal occasion? No, I wouldn't. But this is good for those days where you just want to chill, you want to throw something on. It's a great dumb reach. You could literally just throw this on, going to run errands, going to the office, even going to an appointment. It's easy to wear. You don't really have to think about it. You spray it. You enjoy it. Everyone else around you enjoys it. I don't see anyone getting offended by this unless they are not a fan of sweet scents. Now let's talk about price. And this is where it really shines. This only runs you about $30 to $50. It is a steal. This is a 3.4 ounce bottle. Value for money, easy 10 out of 10.
All right, let me break down my rating a bit more specifically because I think it's helpful to look at different aspects individually. Scent, 8 out of 10. That apricot mint combination is genuinely beautiful and unexpected for an aquatic fragrance. It's fresh without being generic, sweet without being cloying, and that powdered sugar quality adds this luxurious touch that elevates the whole composition. Honestly, for what it is, the scent profile is fantastic. Performance, 7.5 out of 10. For the price point, the performance is really solid. 4 to 6 hours of longevity is nothing to complain about, especially in an affordable fresh fragrance. We've all experienced those that disappear in 2 hours or less. The projection is good for the first couple of hours, then it settles into a nice skin scent. It's very pleasant. I'm docking a few points off because it's not a beast mode performer, but sometimes that can actually be a good thing, in my opinion. You're not going to project across the room all day, but realistically, for a fresh summer fragrance, you don't want that anyways. The fact that it performs well enough in cold weather to actually be wearable year-round is a huge bonus that bumps this up significantly. Versatility, 8 out of 10. This is where Pacific Aura really shows its value. You can wear this spring, summer, fall, and even in the winter for a mood boost. It works at the gym, the office, casual dates, running errands, beach days. It's incredibly flexible. The reason I'm not giving it a higher score is because it's simply not appropriate for formal evening events or colder weather formal occasions. It's primarily a casual to smart casual fragrance, but within that realm, it absolutely excels. The fact that I can reach for this in January when I'm feeling depressed about the weather, or in July when I'm actually at the beach, it works in both scenarios. That's impressive versatility. Bottle and presentation, 9 out of 10. That color gradient is absolutely stunning. It's eye-catching, it feels premium, and it genuinely stands out in any collection. The bottle feels solid, the cap clicks nicely, the atomizer works well. There's really nothing to complain about here presentation-wise. This looks like it could cost $80 to $100, not $40 to $50. Value for money, 10 out of 10. This is a no-brainer. This price for a fragrance that smells this good, performs this well, looks this nice, and is inspired by a Louis Vuitton fragrance that typically costs $350 and is not available on discounters, you literally cannot beat this. Even if the performance was slightly worse, or the scent was a bit more generic, it would still be a great value. But the fact that it actually delivers on all fronts, easy 10 out of 10. This is the kind of purchase where you feel like you got away with something. Overall rating, 8.5 out of 10. When I average everything out and consider the complete package, this is a solid 8.5 for me. It's an excellent fragrance that does exactly what it sets out to do, with personality and quality that exceeds its price point. It's not perfect, it won't replace high-end niche fragrances in every situation, but it doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to smell good, perform decently, and offer a great value. It nails all three of those things, while also being genuinely enjoyable to wear. The apricot mint vibe gives it character, the year-round wearability gives it versatility, and that price tag makes it accessible to everyone. Highly, highly recommend.
Final thoughts. This is the summer cocktail fragrance I didn't know I needed. I didn't know this scent profile could exist, and I'm glad that it does. This is solid. It does what it needs to do. It's easy to wear. Apricot and mint combo. Yes. It is a yes for me. Let me know in the comments if you've tried this one. What do you think about wearing summer fragrances in the wintertime? Any other fragrances that I should check out? And if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go spray this on, chill out, and pretend I'm somewhere tropical. Catch you in the next one.